Good morning, dear students. I am Vishram Singh Meena, Assistant Professor English working at Government PG College Karoli. Through online mode, we are studying English literature. This lecture is meant for the students of BA Part 2nd. We will continue the poem entitled Ode to Evening. As we know that the poem is an ode, which is a long structured poem to celebrate someone's fame or some event. It is addressed to the evening, which is personified here in the poem. The poet addresses evening as a chaste eve, votress, maid composed, and with so many other names. The poet wants to describe the scene of the evening, which is very beautiful. What when chill blasting winds or driving rain forbid my willing feet be mine the hut. That from the mountain side views wiles and swelling floods, and hamlets brown and dim discovered spires, and here's their simple bale and marks of road. The poet says that he wants to go with the evening to worship the power of the universe. But there is the problem that when chill blustering winds, the winds which are blowing outside are very chill. Chill means very cold, very tough to bear, or driving rain, or the rain is accompanying with the storm. Driving rain is raining outside his hut, forbid my willing feet. That's why this kind of situation prevents him from going to or to company with the evening. However, he was willing, he was interested um, in watching the beautiful scenery outside, but this was the time of the rain, and the winds which were blowing outside were very cold and very wintry winds we can call. Forbid my willing feet be mine the thought. And that's why the poet had to stop or had to remain confined in his hut. That from the mountainside, a view wild and swelling floods. But he is able to see the mountainside from his hut. However, he is confined in his hut, but he is watching the beautiful scenery towards the mountainside. Views wilds and swelling floods. He views means sees wild animals, wild trees, forests, and the floods which are swelling, the rivers which are flowing very fast with the flooded water, and hamlets brown and then discovered spires, and he is able to see hamlets. Hamlets means small villages which are brown in snow, and then discovered spires. Spires means the towers of the church where the worship is being done. So he can see this kind of beautiful scene through his hut because the sun is setting down in the west, and that's why the light is very dim, and that dim light of the sun is making hamlets brown. And here's their simple bell and marks overall. He is listening to the ringing of the church bells, and marks means sees and overall. Thy dewy fingers draw the gradual dusky veil. Now the poet addresses to the evening who has been compared to a gentle lady. Thy dewy fingers means thy dewy fingers. Dewy means moisty, we can call. Thy means your dewy fingers draw. Draw means you are a painter who is painting, and you are painting the dusk. Dusk means dark. Dark veil means covered over the natural scenery. So the poet wants to say that the evening is uh, the painter who is drawing the scene of the dusk cover. However, this is natural that this is the evening time, and uh, the sky is being covered with the dusky light, and we can see the dews on the leaves of the trees. While spring shall pour his sauce as oft he wont, and bathe thy breathing tresses. And now the poet is giving an account of the beautiful scenes found in all four seasons. While spring shall pour his showers as oft he wont, as oft he wont. While spring shall pour his showers means spring season is pouring. Pouring means raining is showers. Is showers on the natural natural greenery all over the mountain, while spring shall pour his showers as oft he wont. As oft he wont. Want means he is accustomed to do the same thing. This is being told for season, for the season named spring, and bathe thy breathing tresses. As we know that the evening has been compared to a beautiful lady who has uh, the bunches of hair which are beautiful, or which are we can call it smart long hairs like snakes, and obey thy breathing tresses. And spring season is playing with the tresses, with with the bunches of the hair of um, the evening. The hairs of the evening are being bathed. Make steam. The poet is addressing the evening is politest, that you are the politest lady in the world. While someone loves to sport beneath thy lingering light, and now he he is Coming towards summer. Summer season loves to sport. Sport means to endure. Beneath thy means your the evenings, lingering light. We know that uh, days are long in the summer season, and it looks like that summer is busy in playing it in the long light of the day, because the days are long and the light of the sun is lingering. Lingering means staying for the long time in comparison of other seasons. While summer loves to sport beneath thy lingering light. Thy lingering light is an example of alliteration here we can call. While shallow autumn, and now the poet is giving an account of autumn season, which is shallow. Shallow means yellow, because the leaves of trees become yellow in the autumn season. While shallow autumn fills thy lap with leaves, fills your lap, thy means your lap, with leaves which are yellow. O winter yelling through the uh, troublous air. When winter comes, then winter has a very windy air or tempestuous cold air which is blowing outside. Yelling means crying, very fast blowing air. Affrights thy screaming train, and rudely rains thy roofs. This is the season of winter when uh, the cold winds are blowing with tempestuous sound, and it affrights means frightens. Thy means your shrinking train, means your followers, which are shrinking means which are very frightened uh, due to the cold winds blowing outside. And it looks like that the greenery and the trees, grass and other green things all over the mountain and all over the earth are the robes of the evening, and these robes are rain, rended means torn with the blowing of the co- cold winds in the season of winter. Uprights thy shrinking train, and rudely rains thy roofs. So these all seasons are personified here in the poem with the evening, and these all are playing with the evening. Evening is the gentle lady, because the time of the evening is subdued and thoughtful, or pensive we can call. So long seed found beneath the sylvan shade, self fancy, friendship, science, rose little, thy gentlest influence own, and him thy favorite name. And now the poet is ending the poem with the appreciation of the evening, that in the evening all kinds of people find enjoyment, find entertainment. So long you're found beneath the Sylvan shade. Sylvan means rural. Shade means your grace. All four seasons